Howdy folks, I'm Brian,
I'm Amber.
and here's some Reddit. Our first story is titled, Am I a jerk for laughing when a friend told me I had it easier because my husband died and her soon-to-be ex is dating? Alright, so this one has an update and I'm just going to read it at the end. I am a widowed mom. Little one and I recently moved to another state for a multitude of reasons. Mostly to stay close with my in-laws, who moved to a warmer temperature for health reasons. I have a mom friend. She's a neighbor. We have been doing play dates as our daughters are around the same age. We get along great for the most part. She's going through a divorce. She's the one who initiated it. And all she does is complain about her husband and how she hates being alone, etc. I listen and I'm as supportive as I can be. She said to me the other night that I had no idea how hard she has it. She's alone. It's better for me because my husband flat out died. He's not out there dating other women. I'll never understand how alone she feels. And I just laughed. I couldn't help it. And I couldn't stop. I managed to mention that she initiated the divorce. She wanted to be single. But I couldn't stop laughing. Now she's mad at me. She still lets her daughter come over and play, but she doesn't stay. And I'm okay with that. Because it was funny. But am I the jerk? Am I minimizing her feelings? I don't talk about my dead husband. I didn't compare the situation and hers. She did. Update. First of all, thank you all for the comments and messages and awards. I appreciate them all. Even the message that allude to how I may somehow laugh at my kid someday and make her feel bad because I don't react instantly like a person thinks a normal person should. Whatever. So the good outcome from this is that my now ex-friend complained to a bunch of our neighbors about me, and I have made quite a few new friends for both myself and the little one. They enlightened me to the fact that she has pretty much alienated all of her close neighbors for the same type of reason. She is someone who always has a worse problem than whatever you have. Is that narcissistic? She did make a half attempt to apologize to me, but it was more of a, I'm sorry that you took it that way. Like, there was another meaning to it. I did tell her that I'm not mad, but Lord, does she have a skewed way of looking at things. And I wish her well, but I don't have the energy to deal with a person like that. I'm too busy dealing with a toddler who wants to be Alice Cooper when she grows up. We've been watching Muppets on Disney+. So far, him and Elton John have been her favorite episodes. This is nothing as dramatic as my brother's wedding planning. Sorry. All right, OP. I mean, it doesn't sound like you lost anything out of the situation. In fact, it sounds like you gained some new friends. You know, and I'm sure in her own twisted way, she really does believe that she has it worse than you. But, I mean, the fact of the matter is that you know that this is nonsense. I mean, comparing problems like this, is who wants to measure how bad people have how bad someone's life is? I mean, what's up with the one's-upmanship? And I think that that's really what's key here, is that she has to feel like she needs to be in the center of attention. She feels like she needs to have the spotlight of problems on her. And yeah, I think that's a really unhealthy point of view. And no, I don't think you're a jerk. I think she's a jerk for saying that she has it worse than you, who is been widowed. So, yeah, I don't know. I think she has some troubles. So anyhow, take care and good luck. Comment removed by moderator. Comment removed by moderator. Comment removed by moderator. Not the jerk. It's a bit rich when the person who initiates the divorce complains about being alone and the other party moving on. It's delusional. And OP replies, which I did point out, she just doesn't get it. It's so hard for her. Gag. My husband was deployed and my best friend told me I had it much easier than she did. Her husband hadn't been deployed, but War was causing him to have to work so much longer hours, and his stress was increasing her stress. I couldn't believe her. What in the world? I chose never to speak to her again, not the jerk. Alright, our next letter is titled, Am I the jerk for threatening my mom that I'll stop paying the house utilities if she won't respect my sleeping pattern? So I got hired on a remote job that pays 3 times more than my job before the lockdown. The problem, however, is that my working hours are 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. Because of this, I became a nocturnal person, which was never really a problem to me because my brain is more active at night. My mom, however, didn't like it. She made a rule that all of us should eat together at breakfast every Sunday, which means I have to wake up at 7 a.m. on a weekend. I can't because I normally sleep around 4 to 5 a.m. I can't because I normally get to sleep around 4 to 5 a.m. and I can't force my body to sleep early. Not to mention, I'm still working from Friday night to Sunday morning. I've been trying to tell my mom not to disturb me on Sunday, but she's always like, no, you sleep early on Saturday so you can join us. But I can't, and no, I'm not resorting to sleeping pills or whatever. So earlier, I got annoyed with her and just prompted me to threaten that I'll stop paying the house utilities if she won't respect my sleep schedule. Due to the pandemic, my parents' business went bad, so they are barely meeting ends. So my financial assistance is a huge help for them. Mom got mad. Dad called me selfish and ungrateful for letting me live at their house rent-free. Funny, because it's not even free since I'm paying for a lot of utilities. Am I a jerk? Alright, OP. Well, I would say that you are not the jerk in this situation. I mean, it's completely unreasonable that they're asking you to get up so early. You know, they need to understand that you work nights and they need to respect that boundary. I wouldn't say that you should threaten to turn off the utilities. I would threaten to move out and just plain up, straight up say, look, if you don't respect my sleeping patterns, you don't respect me as a person, I'm going to move out and then I'm going to be able to sleep on whenever I want. So I think that might be one of these situations where moving out might be for the best if they continue to harass you like this. They need to understand that you are your own person and you have your own schedule. So if they want to do some kind of family meal, joint family meal on Sundays, make it dinner. That's my thoughts. So anyhow, take care and good luck. Not the jerk, tell her that you'll be happy to have breakfast together as a family when you wake up at noon. You can call it brunch or you can call it a compromise, whatever she prefers. Not the jerk, you can move out and let them sort the mess out you leave behind. And OP replies, to be honest, I could. I just can't because of the COVID situation in my country. Probably once I get my vaccine. Not the jerk, you need sleep. She is the selfish one here, and she is in fact endangering your health. Alright folks, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, consider giving me a like. If you didn't, consider giving me a dislike. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.